Excel TV. Tukyusa bulamu.
This opportunity to address you and welcome you. Welcome to where you are. This is Nanam, where we make things happen. And now that we are with you, we feel we are going places. So I'd love to introduce to you, first of all, management and then our directors. Then I will give a chance for everyone who is seated this side to address themselves to us. That's we all on the program. So I'll start with yes, I will start with our MD. Give us a word and use space for the directors. Thank you. Mr. Abraham, welcome.
Thank you so much. Managing Director, Nanam Financial Services. Since the session of introductions, I'd like to start by welcome.
President, Coordinator, Chairman of SC attending Katale Lions League. Personally, I'm happy to be here. And I think this is my second time here. And I've already made some friends. I met some senior both very school. I think I can call this home now.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Barahuka Wiseman. I'm the captain of SC Enshaza, the team in Italy.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Katesh Owen Sheldon, corporate social responsibilities for SC Enshaza, and I'm happy to be here with you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mark Blessing. I'm the Vice President of SC Enshaza, and I'm so happy to be here partnering with such a partner who shares a vision and a belief in our team. Thank you so much.
My name is Godwin Kiruji. I'm a member of the committee, and I come to represent the president for the Finacial Football Club. I'm very happy to be at Nanam.
I'm Manuel Davao, a team representative for Katale FC, a team in Katale. I'm happy to be here.
I'm Nakula Boaz, a team member of the Katale team. Okay, thank you. We are now to give space to our directors. I'll start with the director.
Yeah, my name is Nanam Finacial. I'm the director here, and the CDS is from that school.
Okay, thank you. Warmly welcome. Nanam is my name. Okay, Nanam is my name, and I'm director in Nanam, but I'm representing the chairman. So I'll be in the capacity of the chairman and Nanam Financial Services. You're welcome, and I think we can switch into the program.
This site, give us a word from the team.
We are very thrilled to have you here with us. It's an honor to start this marketing campaign. The best schools I would say in Uganda. I say that because I'm also an old boy. We are high school, so I'm also part of Katale. Yes. Nanam Financial Services is a financial institution, and we've been having different marketing opportunities that we've been having in the past. Using referrals, friends, and this gentleman here is my friend. So we used to use friends and colleagues in the market, and various other avenues, like social media, many other. But in the past, we've analyzed our marketing needs, and we decided why not partner with some of the best institutions in Uganda, through their football leagues, to tap into the new generation, take a working force and then business men and women. So we are really thrilled to launch this marketing campaign in Swire, FC, and then also SC Shaza. We hope that we shall reap really big from this partnership, and we look forward to more partnerships in the future as well. It goes without saying, I'd like to definitely appreciate my team, led by Mr. Mwenga David there, and then the credit team here at Nanam Financial Services, led by our credit manager, around, but the team at large. I'd like to thank you for doing this resolution. It's not been easy, but finally, it's come to take off. With that, I'd like to thank you and welcome once again. Let's do this. Thank you so much.
Now, opportunity that the director is here, the chairman coach has joined us. So this is not any occasion, but an extraordinary occasion. Okay, now I would invite a member from one of the wonderful teams to bless us with something.
Briefly about our team, we joined the Lions League 2024 and Kigali finale. We are there, and that was during our vacation. And mine is very simple. I carry the message from the whole team. I'm going to read it to you. Chairman, Board of Directors, all the directors, staff, representatives from Nanam, members of the NLF fraternity, my colleagues here, media houses, fair administrators, and my friends. Today marks a very important milestone for us. On behalf of our club as SC Shaza and the entire leadership team, I would like to express our sincere gratitude and excitement for this partnership with Nanam. We are truly happy and honored to be associated with such an organization that believes in growth, excellence, and community impact. This partnership is not just a sponsorship, but it is a shared vision and a shared ambition. Well, the NLA platform that we are part of is not small. We're talking about large numbers, composed of 20 teams. The oldest team, I think, is from 1995. It's composed of teams from 1995 to 2000. So it's a CS organization with coordination and financial commitment. The league operates on a budget exceeding 250 shillings, and that is excluding direct and individual sponsorships. The figures reflect the scale. These figures reflect the scale, seriousness, and the potential of this football ecosystem. When we look at some league events such as the grand finale, 2022, the grand finale was in Italy, very school. 2023, it was in Kigali, Rwanda. 2024, which was 2024, it was last year. 2024, it was Kigali. 2020, it was Rwanda. Sorry, 2020, it was Jinja. 2020, it was Italy. So this is a business, an entertainment, and a community all combined. That level of investment shows the power and reach of this league. This is what today's partnership is strategic about. Nanam is just a supporting team. It's not just a supporting team. You are plugging into a vibrant and expanding network. The NLL community is broad, influential, and connected. So through this partnership, we are opening those relationships, referrals, business connections, but most important, visibility across the entire NLL fraternity and across the entire country at large. We believe that this is the beginning of something that will be impactful and soundproof. Together we grow the brand, grow the game, and create value that exceeds beyond the pitch. To Nanam, our partners today, thank you for trusting us. We breed professionalism, visibility, and performance for your support. Ladies and gentlemen, this is more than a handover. This is the start of a powerful time. Thank you very much. Okay, when you're making like a sponsorship, when you're giving out money to, the MD was going to give a marketing strategy, right? So it will be more like a sponsorship. But on our side, we take it as a partnership. Because when you're making a sponsorship, you're giving out money. Let's imagine someone sponsor. You're giving out money, but you don't need like returns on investments. But if it's a partnership, you're making investment, but it's a partnership. So you're expecting returns on that money. So on our side, it's more than a partnership. It's not just a sponsorship. So I think I can say that for the meantime, be adding well.
Not this kind of making money, but widening the horizon. So I would, on that note, I would have someone from
standing to represent Mr. Grace Adenitwe, who is the president of the Bisai. Before I can read his message verbatim, I think on my own behalf, I want to really express gratitude for this journey, and that we are very grateful for Nanam Financial Services to partner with you. And from my own experience, financial service is more important than perhaps partnering with other same beverage and other companies, because each one of us here must have spent, even on coming here, we need to spend, so we cannot do without. So really, I'm very, very grateful, and we really hope that this partnership is really going to move us along the way. Now I can read the message from the president. He would have been well loved to be here, but was very committed, and for us, in the Bisai, we are one. So we said, no, whoever is here and is a member of the committee can come and represent and indeed pass the message of the president. The chairman, board of directors, board members, staff of Nanam Financial Services, members of the media fraternity, our fourth estate, other invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. The name of our president is Grace Adinitwe, and is proud to lead an incredible group in the Bisayo Football Club. A cohort of Umbarara alumni, that is of the years 2004, 2009. We are a strong and vibrant fraternity of 188 members, with over 100 in active employment and more than 70 running successful businesses. We actively participate in Chapel League, which brings together various teams under the Chapel League fraternity. Today marks a very special moment in our history as Nanam Financial Services officially comes on board as our partner. Having a partner from outside our immediate fraternity step forward to support us is something we cannot take for granted. We are deeply honored to welcome you as part of our journey. As we begin this partnership, we make the following commitments: to refer members from our fraternity and our professional circles to Nanam Financial Services for their financial needs. To connect members of our circle who require funding beyond circle limit of Uganda shilling 5 million to your institution. As one of the most visible and active teams in the Chapel League, we pledge to create strong brand visibility and awareness for Nanam Financial Services. To open doors to other Chapel League cohorts representing a wider network of over 8,000 members who present great potential as clients. To avail our diverse directorate composed of business professionals, lawyers, bankers, surveyors, and other experts for consultation and collaboration at no cost whenever needed. We are truly proud of this milestone and excited about the opportunities ahead. We look forward to building a sustainable, impactful, and mutually beneficial partnership. Thank you very much. And this is from Grace Adinitwe, our president. We are very grateful.
First of all, I want to thank you, the Muslims. I had communication from Sports Club Chaza, which is the Katale League, and also the Bisayo Football Club, the Chapel League. And I pick a few comments from that, which I also want to also comment and confirm that align with our business strategies, the one partnership. Our MD talked about Nanam Financial Services, but I want to emphasize that we've been along. We celebrated the other year 7 years, but now we are 8 years old. And we know very well that most of the characteristic companies here perhaps in the second third birthday. So for us, having past the 5th birthday, and then now 8 years, you can be sure we are here to stay. And so when we talk about partnership, everybody would want to go into partnership with somebody who is really for the future. So we are actually seriously concerned, and we assure you that this partnership is being built on a strong foundation. What do we do? I will comment quickly on what we do, because this is an opportunity for the rest of the people to know We have invested to provide financial services, but for us, we are not just providing financial services, but we are actually interested in empowerment, growth, empowerment, and positive impacts in society. So what we do is only to enable the positive impacts and growth. And so when we look at this, so we have different products that we have, and people can be free that they will get also the financial solutions whenever they come to Nanam Financial Services. We are now lending at 2.8% per month, reducing balance in line with the regulation, the UMRA laws, plus the quick turnaround time. We have very serious and committed staff, especially in credit, who are on the mark to ensure that the turnaround time does not exceed. I know that our policies will say 24 hours, but I have seen them putting me on task, all of us to task to achieve 12 hours. So we can still be able to get a loan here within 12 hours. Yet we have done all other things, and I'm happy. Sarah mentioned about these other services like surveyors, like because we do settle the perfection, but still achieve a turnaround time of that time, maximum 24 hours. 12 hours we have done this evaluation, we've done this, and we perfect security and give you a loan. And we've been, our customers have actually been happy with us because we had recently an independent customer survey which were rated as at 95% customer satisfaction. That is important. So what we read in this, I'm happy you mentioned the word partnership, and he said we see this much more, not just a sponsorship, but a partnership. And for us, what we see in partnership is this. We are looking at the brand visibility. We are coming on board to ensure that our brand is out there, but also most importantly, the brand of the Shaza team, the brand of inside, because we need to be careful and to be sensitive to each one's brand to ensure that what we have calculated for some time, the name is always comfortable, senior citizen from Katale. So there's a name, it's always happy to say Chapa, there's a name. So we know when you come here, when you have built your brand, and so we need to be sensitive on that. We also know that you understand that we have built a brand, and that the brand usually becomes important. So that becomes a very important partnership aspect. The second thing is community engagement. As I told you, ours is not just financial services. It is positive in our community, positive impact in the community. So in order for you to cause impact, you must be able to engage in the community. So that's part of our corporate values, community engagement, brand visibility. And lastly, corporate values. We have values, different values, but most importantly for this partnership, I have singled out 3 of them: teamwork, growth, and empowerment. Now these 3 corporate values are very important for our business, but they're also very important for sport. You said you're a captain. What is important in the game? To get 3. Teamwork is important. Nobody is bigger than one. The team. But also, when you have a ball, you know very well, and the coach knows that sometimes, especially when you look at the game, you listen to the game of Manchester and West Ham. If you look at that game, sometimes an empowered player can save the team, because you can't play on the script only. I know the coach wants you to play like this and you score a goal, but sometimes there's when it becomes important that an empowered player will save the world. So for us, we believe that if we empower community, then we are positive impact. And then lastly, the issue of growth. It is our motto. If you check, we grow with you. So I know that we've been around, we have also been around, but it is our corporate value to grow. Whatever we touch, we want to grow with you.
We don't want to touch you today and remain in the same place. Therefore, those are the corporate values that we have as Nanam. Having said that, can I now read the communication from the chairman? Sports Club Chaza, which is the entire league, and then also the Insayo Sports Club from Chapa League, directors and staff of Nanam Financial Services, the media, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Nanam Financial Services Limited, it is a pleasure to officially hand over this sponsorship package to Sports Club Chaza, Football League, and the Insayo Football Club, Chapa League. This partnership reflects our commitment to investing in local talent, community engagement, and the growth of sports in Uganda. Sports, especially football, has an incredible power to bring communities together, inspire young and old people, and promote teamwork, discipline, and excellence. We believe that supporting these teams not only enhances their performance on the field, but also contributes to youth and middle-aged personal development and positive social impact. As a financial services partner, Nanam is proud to support initiatives that go beyond the bottom line, nurturing the dreams of sportsmen and boosting local pride. We look forward to seeing the progress of these teams, and we stand with you as partners in your journey to success. I thank you.
That I foundation to sport. Now we come to the gist of the matter. I'll start. I will be Sam to start with the sports club in Saza.
So, as it is on the program, I'm going to request the chairman, at least for the camera. We now are going to officially hand over this sponsorship package, and we are having this. So I request Chaza, the representative of Chaza, to come over so that we can convey this sponsorship. Please confirm, Jerry, that it's okay.
Drink the members. Director Mede, you're in the opposition.
So it is our pleasure as the directors of Nanam Financial Services to hand over this sponsorship package, which is to the Sports Club Chaza, and this is a sponsorship season 16, and it is clearly signed by the chairman, and this is a genuine signature, and it signifies our commitment to the team, and like I mentioned, we will stand with this team for their success. Thank you very much. Next. Okay?
Yes.
So, again, as I mentioned, this is our official handover of the package that we are giving trial for our football club, and this is sponsorship for season 11. We stand with the team throughout the journey this season to ensure that they achieve the success that they need to achieve. Thank you very much. So I wish to clarify, because some of these damage checks sometimes there's money that is written on, but for clarification, we've not written money there because the sponsorship that was agreed, the package that was agreed, is in items, and I think that's what was agreed. So all of today is official handover, but all these items have been agreed and they will be provided as agreed. And not only that, we are going to stand with the team. I know that some of us are sports people who will be interested also attend and watch some of these matches. Please let us know when there's a match. We will be able to attend and continue to give you brand visibility, as well as our stores. Thank you very much. We have mentioned for both teams. One is for the season, and so Shaza is season 16, right? Yes. And the inside is season 11. We can always discuss when the season ends, but usually the sponsorship is better when it's the season. We can always talk about years, but we have started with the season, so we want to see how this goes.
Any questions?
Yeah. That's a very good question. I will tell you that, like we all are agreed that this is a partnership. It's always going to be, when you enter into a partnership, you found already doing something, but then you meet the two of you and see that your vision and strategies are aligning, and so you add value to each other. So it is possible for other people to benefit, but suddenly it's a season. You don't have organizations, you always not have unlimited budgets. So if you have got two teams perhaps for a season, maybe then you plan, you can get more other teams, but in future when you have planned. But the criteria is basically alignment of vision. We need to be aligned. Whatever you're trying to achieve is in line with what you're trying. And that's why I took time to explain that the partnership is looking at, for us we are looking at 3 issues which we think add value to each other. Okay? And that's why I mentioned brand visibility, community engagement, and corporate values. These are key to us. It's not just that you're playing football, or it's not just that you're getting money or giving out financial services. It's that we think that if we want to engage the community, then this is the best way to engage. Because we are talking about sponsorship, where you're actually sponsoring a team, but it is enabling you to reach more teams in that league. You're sponsoring a team, but already, like inside you said, you are 180 people, 100 of them are working. Okay, so you're already reaching the team, but also you have the opportunity to reach the league. So that's already community engagement. So at the end of the day, you find that the values must actually be aligning and the vision, and therefore that's basically the major criteria that we use to actually take on partners. But as I said, an organization cannot close to one partner. It's always a question of planning. Today we have 2, tomorrow we may have more others. The same 2, add more others, or maintain the 2, or get totally different others, depending on how our strategies go on and go. Okay? Nanam Financial Services, okugira ebigendererwa byaitu kandi na timu ya Shaza Sports Club na Dinsayo Football Club. Dinsayo Football Club iri Chapa League. Shaza Sports Club Shaza iri Katale League. Timu zezi nizizana mpira ya league zeziterekanisibwe amashonero kandi ndimanya amashonero Katale School na Chapa traditional n'amashonero marungi kumanya umuhango kandi mu Western region. Nabo echo amashonero bine abantu badife b'emiringo mingi already members ba teams kandi na league ezibakuzana zimama timu agandi when akugenderera ngo itwabana namo okugendererwa kitu n'okutulembereza financial solutions ntereze sente abantu babo betungule mu business zabo konga twine ebigendererwa byaitu. So ebigendererwa byaitu tubete sente konga ebigendererwa byaitu birimo kureba mu izina ryaitu leadership plan ya Nanam yaza heru habw'ekirungi kandi na n'izina rya Shaza Sports Club nayo yaza heru habw'ekirungi kandi na n'izina rya Dinsayo. Now tugire kwija hagati kukwatana omukago kushangira n'omuntu atayina izina ryakoze nenge polisi nena mtu polisi neri tutwenka Shaza ya polisi neri yale na Dinsayo wakati wale bakubigendererwa bitu bikwata nabo cyo twije hamwe hati amazina gitu ndawasukuza heru abantu bajeje bagareba abwejo mwe kugira ngo itwena ukubara heru twase kabantu bingi tekigendererwa kintu ekyakabiri okwengeginga abantu abo okulambula abahika abokuba financial services nazoze ebikabantu kandi ebikabantu ab'omutindo mwena abaana bashumira entale n'abaana bashumira ekyapa n'abaana b'omutindo nobwokuleba okwakitani nobwokuleba ati kikyokka nkikwere so ekipartnership netuyamba okukika abaana baki ab'omutindo ekyokweta kulimu ninga kwante kandi ekyamuheru corporate values ninga ebigendererwa bitu ekika company bito ebigendererwa bitu ka company harimu okukwata teamwork harimu okukorera hamwe harimu okugenderera okukura otandika ekintu kikure kandi harimu okugenderera ekintu ekyokuheereza omuntu obugabe nanakibagambire ab'okumuteeza omupiira bakuza omu kishaayi nabaine koci ekyabagambire okara obwakulimuza ndakajatakakanya natayo omupiira egoro negira ki nenywa. That is the empowerment we are talking about. We want an empowered community, we want empowered youth, we want empowered people in this country. So those qualities ninga shimi ntebe na bibi mu mpira kandi bibi mu business. Nawe ekyo kwija hamwe izo kwija aho kwija kuhereza timu zezi okuzikwatiraho kugira ngo ekibagenderere kuri abakitunge kandi tutunge chance yo kukiraho abantu abangayi abakuni. Namwe nicyo nabashabira ngo haba umupira ngo mutugambire obatwena netutunga ka chance ko kuba mukafuka fresh air ombira ku Rwanda mutugambire turebe abantu bazuzayo twatondera chance yo kutora country onka ahandi tuhanuya our cause ya business business strategy mu ugahanuya neza business tukaswara hero kandi tukagendera amazina marungi ndare amena chapa sejo
sponsorship bigiye kumara
leadership kwa kwatira ko kwa timezi no kwa season yone ada season ezempira ndumanya nebeli Kenya zengani kuma 1 year so mtanda season muzana paka kusiamu mwenu echi partnership kila sho kwa kwatira ko muzaku maromaka season yone aba yashaza sports club ni season 16 kana aba dinsayo ma high school chapa yo na yo season 11 so when the season ngokuza kwa chichwa muza chiria no hondija kwasa aba twine bonyine bazoka kama kamu bantu nabo tekate ko bitu bya kirachi bya shwatansa onka mtwasana kutunga abantu nabo bantu nabo tekate ko kwatansa bibi baba twaningire at season age twasoka twagenda na team ibiri onka next year twalebe kugenda twasokonje wa team change twine team isha kudingina oko profile ninga shomuntu arukosa kutunga noriwe tekate ko bye ningi mtwalize iri kwatansa na neyoha na ni menzon akatokaza mu maledi yo muntu mutavuga ki mutakusigita kuba kuchenda bajya kole utakusigita tukusigita oko utukusigita mtugenda nabo check yes answer it like this every time we organizations are run on what we call strategic plans. Now a strategic plan we always have strategies that you have because each strategic plan will have its strategic goals and strategic interventions. Now this time around we started with football, but in the next strategic plan season we will be able to look at in the next 5 years how can we, what talent can we engage in order to ensure that visibility is out there. I hear you when you say artists, I hear you when you say boxing, I hear you when you say, so we started with this, good enough, we will be starting on the next 5 years plan, and we will be seeing how this is going, because this is also an opportunity for us to see how it goes, and then we will see if actually we need to expand within the soccer, or we need to even diversify, include soccer and other sports. So it is something that is always a start, but it all aligns with the strategy that you have. The strategy you have is always the one that dictates the marketing strategies that you're going to what you're going to use. That this sponsorship is an addition because this year, actually last year we sponsored lottery. If you know, some of you know lottery, so we've been having 2 lottery clubs that we are partnering with. the Rotary Club of Campus is the Islands, and the Rotary Club of Lindo. And so these ones were being sponsoring their community activities because we know Rotary service above self. They do projects for the communities, for the less privileged. But all this we do in order for us to reach the community because it is in line with our corporate values. So like the question you are asking is clearly a question that is answered by aligning our strategy, making sure that all what we are doing is aligned for us to achieve what we intend to achieve for that particular planning period. So we had Rotary, we still are actually partnering with the Rotary Club, those two. Now we have introduced soccer teams, and I think as we move, depending on how we also see things evolving, we should be able to diversify, to involve all other activities. But they must be aligned with our corporate values.
Yes, good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening, Excel TV.
Yes, what's your name?
I'm called Bright Godfrey. I am the acting credit manager, Nanam Financial Services Limited. We are actually located in Namugongo along Umbaga Road.
Oh, okay, that's very good. Now today we have seen an event. You have some football teams that you are sponsoring. So a viewer at Excel TV there wants to know, where did you pick this interest of sponsoring these teams?
We picked this interest in a way that these teams, we saw they were comparing with our strategic direction. We saw they were fitting with that. So we had to make that relationship so that we can have the same strategic direction. And this sponsorship is going to be for 1 season, that is 1 year. So comparing with the result that we shall have, then we shall continue with their sponsorship.
Okay, are these the first teams you have started with, or have you been sponsoring some other teams previously?
Yes, this is the first of its kind, and actually we are waiting to see the good results of it so that we can continue, if possible, with them, or maybe we add more teams and do other corporate social responsibilities to the community.
Okay, thank you so much. A viewer of Excel TV, right here with me is the managing director at Nanam. So he's going to tell us his names and tell us why they picked interest in sponsoring these teams. Actually, because this is a talent, and you know, well, in Uganda we have a lot of talents, but I want him to tell us specifically why did they choose football. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm good. Now, the viewer here would like to know your names and why you chose to partner. Actually, no, it's not a sponsorship, but it's a partnership. They would really want to know why you decided to partner with football teams.
Yes, thank you so much for this opportunity. My name is Abraham Marinitwe. I'm currently the acting managing director, Nanam Financial Services Limited. And today here we had the pleasure of inviting 2 teams from 2 big schools or school leagues. We had SC Enshaza from Tare League, and we also had Dingsoyo Football Club from Chapa League. We chose these teams specifically because they align with our goals. They also align with our core values. We're looking at growth. We're also looking at community engagement, and another third one. So we're aligning. Our goals were aligning with theirs, and we felt if we are to get out into the community, to engage the community, have our brand visible out in the field and in the community, would be able to achieve this through these 2 teams. They also have, of course, big names that they've been able to bring up throughout their time as they're playing in these leagues. So we felt, why not partner with them to engage with the new generation in terms of working capital, working force, and also business people, so that we can both grow in our areas.
Okay, thank you so much. That will be all for now.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.